I was in the Walgreens parking lot, picking up those like 5 or 6 items for my super long haul of 1.7 miles to drop this off and make that $18 or whatever it was. I don't even know. I accepted it so fast. Oh, the customer just responded to me. I let her know I was on the way. Thanks. Just leave it on the seat in front of the door on the patio with the small pool. Okay, you got it. Be there in 3 or 4 minutes or so. Message you. What up, whoever's here? All right. Now I can focus on the road and quit swerving all over the place trying to read text. I can't see nobody here. We're not gonna right on Heights. That's right up around the corner. That's cool. I'm back in South County. I was out kind of in the country earlier delivering. I found a little honey hole. Got me a quick $70 out of that area. $73, I think, out of that area. And then the orders just stopped. Seems like it happens all the time. It's like they only throw me so many bones and then they just stop, they cut me off, and I got to move somewhere else and relocate. But I'm learning that. I got nothing out of Costco today because I never even made it into Costco. I literally got halfway between my truck and the door, and then got a Aldi order, which is across the street. So I turned around, went back to my truck. I debated taking it because I hadn't had breakfast yet. I was going in to get a hot dog and a soda for $1.50. And I'm like, nah, that's $33. I can't pass that up. Distance was a little further than I wanted, and I misread the map. It put me further south, quite a bit further south than I thought it was going to. So I stayed down that way. 6355. Okay, I got a code that just came through. 6355. Oh, dear Lord, I can't see nothing. Okay, so I am going to the backyard or somewhere. Dang. Oh, finally, trees blocking that sun. It's that just blinding level right now. It sets here in about 30 minutes or so. I saw something pop up on the text. I think it was Jonathan. Hey, are you in the cooker? But I am on a very windy road. Dude cutting grass right there. Here, I'll put that so you can see. This is almost like being back in the country. I was driving on roads like this all day. God dang.
You arrived at your destination.
Oh, shit. I just passed it up. I'm going to go down somewhere a little easier to turn around. Because there's a turn right here out. I know when I was a youngster, I flew on this road. It was fun. I didn't realize it was right on this road. But I know there's a place I can turn around somewhere more safe than where I just was. That is probably what this is kind of all about right here. This little shoulder thing here. I can't whip a 100% U-turn here. This is illegal when I'm doing a 2-point U-turn or whatever they call it. But there's no sign telling me I can't. So yeah, I sure did. I went right past it. Well, I know I figured it out right as I was passing it, but I'm not sure. I didn't see an address. It's kind of hard to see an address out here. What's this address? Is there an address? I can't see a damn address. I don't even see a mailbox. It's right around here somewhere. How the hell do they drop off mail here? That doesn't look like it. Wait, that's 6318 right there. What am I looking for? 6355? This is the one I think it said it was before. No, it was the next one. Ah, shit. I'm gonna pull this driveway regardless. That's 6355. What am I looking for? This is it. She sent me 2 messages. Got it. I think I'm on the right driveway now. It's a heck of a driveway. By the pool. Let me see these directions. Come to the patio doors when you pull that dot around front. I'll figure this out. What's up, Josh? Ah, shoot. My camera's coming off my mirror. I'll be back. Pretty sure I'm at the right place. All right, that just took me from 104 something up to 123.94. That was extra nice. Maybe she'll throw me an extra bow. There's some old houses up here. We've been around. We're out in this area. Oh man, they got a hell of a good outbuilding back there. I didn't see that at first. Nah, I do. That's a pole barn with a 2-car garage door on it. Nice. Now let's go get some more orders. I've been trying not to sit on my wallet today. I went in and did a shopping pay at Schnucks, totally forgot my wallet sitting in the car, and I'm like, that's exactly why I don't like taking my wallet out of my pocket. I gotta get back down to Schnucks. It's getting late. The lady in Walgreens just now that was checking me out said I wouldn't believe how many orders they get between 10 and midnight. They close at midnight at that Walgreens for an Instacart, and I'm like, really? I've never gotten any that late. I don't even have Instacart on that late because nothing comes through. And she's like, it's all junk food. I'm like, well, yeah, they're out there smoking the devil's lettuce and getting the munchies. Come to find out, man, she's a Bible freak. It's like, yeah, they buy all the cigars and dump the tobacco out and use that instead of papers. They say the papers tear. She's telling me this. I was laughing my ass off. I know, man. I was looking into him yesterday, and that's before Joe Easy put out the video. It's not technically it's not a bot. It's called a batch grabber, Instaman batch grabber for Instacart. I was gonna download it today, or actually last night, but it doesn't come from the Play Store, man. It doesn't come from my App Store. My phone warned me about downloading it, so I didn't download it. So I'm trying to find a safer way of doing it, or you got to build your own. You got to build your own bot. And I don't know how to do that. That ain't happening. But I figured out a little trick today. You know, I tell you all the time, one of the beefs I have with Instacart is when you got it on your batch screen, it doesn't make a sound. It doesn't, not even a peep when a new batch pops up. That's one of these things these batch grabbers do. They notify you. Well, I figured out another way to do it without a bot. And that's not have it on my batch screen, but just have my hand click on the draw to hit it over to my batch screen, and as soon as I hear this phone make any kind of sound, I still have the app open on the screen, just not on that screen. And it's worked out pretty damn well for me today. Well, actually, I started doing it yesterday. I was doing it yesterday, but I only took one order because I had to go out and do that benefit thing for my nephew, the fundraiser. But when I'm driving, I can't be staring at the damn screen, and I'm missing orders like crazy. It's driving me bonkers. That's money. And I started putting it over on a different part of on something else, so I'll hear a noise, and I just instantly, my hand's right here, boom, my thumb hits that other button, and I see the batch as soon as it pops up. So I swear I hear the sound about a split second before the batch actually pops up on the screen. KK, what the hell's her name? KK Vlogs, something? KK Vlogs, whatever her whole video, our YouTube channel is called. KK Vlogs, I know that's it. She's been raging on, doing awesome on Instacart wherever she's at. Where's an Oakland A's at? She might be in California, I'm not sure though. She could be in Atlanta for all I know. But she had a $410 day the other day, like 5 or 6 hours. Yesterday she did like $210 in I don't know, 3 or 4 hours. All on Instacart. She did like 4 or 5 hours, $210. I mean 4 or 5 orders, $210. She is getting really lucky. And I haven't looked at every video she's put out recently, but she used to do a lot of DoorDash videos for the most part. I haven't seen any of those lately. I haven't seen any pop up. I don't go through all her videos. If they pop up, they pop up. Damn it. Thought I was getting the green. Now I gotta wait for all these cars. I'll probably hit this red. You guys can't even see it. I need a split screen so you can see both. Road Warrior view and back here. Nah. I like having the power to flip it around. I don't know, maybe sometimes I want to pick my nose and I don't want you guys watching me. Go away, son. I want it to be daylight, but without the sun. A little overcast wouldn't hurt. Yeah, I wasn't going to bring up the batch grabber stuff on here. Kind of don't want people in the area knowing about it. You know, all those people that don't watch my channel that seem to know exactly what I'm doing. That's all I'm going to say about that, Jonathan. We'll keep that hush. What's up, Christina? Long time no see. Well, that has to do with me not streaming very much, but I've been out learning this Instacart, and I'm not streaming from my stream phone. I'm streaming from my gig phone right now because I need all G's. I need all 5 G's on my Instacart phone, and that's this is a 4G phone. This is a 4G phone. I'm trying to get there. Oh my goodness. And there's no sun in my eyes. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I use my 5G phone for Instacart because it seems like, from what I've heard through the grapevine, your reception, signal strength, and all that is a big factor in how quickly you get orders. There could be orders popping up out in the air that are already snagged before they even make it to my phone because of my slow connection speed or something. Oh shit. No, I didn't get one. And it's not a bot, man. It's a batch grabber. You can set it to to alert you right away. You can set it to constantly refresh the screen every 1 second to 10 seconds, however you set it. You can put in like a search criteria of what you're looking for, the dollar amount parameters, the mileage parameters, the items parameters. You can fine tune it to where it'll automatically accept those orders immediately if they pop up and they meet your search criteria, which is kind of cool. I'm just waiting for an order here. I'm gonna actually turn off my. I just went offline. I'm going online again. I've been playing around with all kinds of things, trying to. And then I'll refresh it again, and then I'll go back to that. Oh, that's got that $13 and something from yesterday. I'm like, wait, I don't have that. I'm not that high in earnings yet. I'm only at how am I at? 123.94, which is more than what I did 2 days ago when I did that 122.50. But then I turned around and did it like $70 on Uber Eats after 8 p.m. And I got my highway open back up from them taking down the pedestrian bridge, so that's how I got up here. Instaman. Like Instacart, but instead of cart, put man in there. Look up Google search Instaman batch grabber for Instacart or for Android. Yeah, that's another thing. These batch grabbers tend to only work. Some people are claiming they only work for Android devices because Apple devices security is too beefed up for them to work. Like I said, I almost downloaded it last night, but I got a warning from my phone people saying that it could be a harmful software or something. So I'm going to do more research. I did a little research on it today, tried it again from a different website, same warning. So I'm like, I can't have any malicious shit in my phones because I conduct business on them. Basically, this is business. I mean, I got $137 in earnings in here right now from the $13 run yesterday and what I did today that I'm going to cash out here in about 3 hours. That's business. So I don't want to cash it out and it goes to somebody else's account. So I'm kind of picky with some, and I got to be a little cautious. The Apple shut down. He needs to get to a Costco, man. I didn't watch that whole video he put out about the bots. I didn't make it to the bot part. I was watching last night when I was falling asleep. Or actually, it may have played, but I don't remember. And I may have nodded off before the end of the video and looked back up after. I think that's what happened. I nodded off before the video was over. And when I looked back up, something else was playing, and I closed that down and put something else on. Oh, they shut down the bots. Well, something like Instaman, just because it doesn't work with Apple, doesn't mean there's not something out there that does work with Apple phone. I mean, I'd love it if somehow they made it to where nobody could use them, then gave everybody the same fair chance. The way I first understood the way the bots work is the bots would grab them first and then sell them somehow. And I'm like, well, how do I get that freaking list? I'd pay $2 for a batch with 4 items that pays out $180, and it's a mile away. Hell yeah, I'd give somebody $2 for that. Well, I don't know what they charge. I don't know. I couldn't find info on that. That was just more crap I heard through the grapevine on this stuff. I've been kind of looking into it for about a week now, and it's kind of funny that Joe Easy, and this is the first I've mentioned it on here, and Joe Easy put something out last night on his video about bots, but like I said, I didn't get to see it. I fell asleep before it got to that point. Not saying Joe Easy's boring. I was just really freaking tired. I drove probably like 200 miles yesterday. It was around 50-something miles to get out to the fundraiser one way. Out of here, whatever you are. Oh, I was going to turn my damn truck off. Why I rolled the windows down. Yeah, I'm right in front of the Dollar Tree here. I'm not getting anything. Nothing. This is what happened earlier when I was out at this Schnucks here. Man, that's Schnucks. That's the biggest local grocery store chain in St. Louis. But it just keeps happening to me. It's like I get up to 100 or a little over 100, and then I quit getting batches or anything remotely close to where I'm at that I'd actually take. Like the Schnucks I was at, and when I was kind of out in the country, I was still getting a couple of Schnucks orders, but they're 20 miles south of me for just the store. That was just to get to the store. Or it was giving me the Schnucks that's way the hell over in Illinois. I was 15 miles further from Illinois than I am now. Where at Costco? Ours is pretty full, man. It's not just your Costco. Our Costco's packed every freaking damn there. I was there today. I had to park way the hell out in the parking lot. That's why I was halfway to the door when I got that Aldi order, and I'm sitting there debating. I literally stopped. I had to move out of the way of a car because I'm standing in the middle of where they're driving, looking at my phone. I'm like, oh shit! And I had to move over, and then I'm like, should I? It was $31, and I'm like, should I? And then the screen blinked and it went up $2, went up to 33 something. I'm like, you know what? It's like 13 miles, $33. Yeah, and I kind of wanted to get down to the area that it was going to so I could work that particular Schnucks that I was just at. And it worked out. I got my 33 on that, and then the rest was all, except for that 17 I just got from, I think it was 17. What I just got from that Walgreens run. Let's see here. Oh no, that was $19 I just got. Yep, $9 batch, $10 tip. Sending her a thank you right now. Yeah, for 6 items, Walgreens, 1.7 miles from the door of Walgreens to the drop off, except for I passed it a little bit and had to turn around. We'll say 1.8 miles. And I drove back, so 3 miles. We'll over 3 miles. Those are cake orders there, man. I'd like to get more of those. Yeah, that first one paid me $33.01. Order A tipped me $10. Order B tipped me $5.75. It was a double. Didn't have to do much substituting or anything. Took me too long though, because of that drive. That second one was way further south than I thought it was, but it still got me down in that area. Then I went to the mobile station, got that across the street from the grocery store. Right as I'm pulling out of Mobile's parking lot, I got a $13 delivery only. It was like, I don't know, three or four bags. No, it was 3 small bags for $13 for, I didn't have to shop. All I had to do was go in and grab the 3 bags and go 2.3 miles, 13 bucks. I'll do that. Then on the way back, I didn't even make it back to the grocery store again. And then I got a triple delivery only for $22.74. It was a total of 9.7 miles. But all I had to go in, what you got to do, you got to scan each bag. Each bag has a barcode per order. When you're doing a single order, you scan them when you pick them up, make sure you got all items, and then you click done and you go. When you get there, you just complete the delivery. You don't have to rescan them. But if you're doing a multi-delivery only, I figured it out today, you've got to scan the items again, each bag again when you drop them off. Even on the last one. Made no sense on the last one. And the biggest pain in the ass one, well, it wasn't. It was one bag and like a 30-pound bag of dog food or something. But it was up on the second floor. But it was only one little bag of something. Well, no, it was 3 little bags, but I had all 3 of them in my Uber Eats bag. And then I had the dog food, so it was 1 bag I carried up there. So technically it was 4 items. And it was up on the second floor, but I went up 3 buildings in a row, all had the same damn address, 1414. And I didn't realize that until I ran up the steps on the first building. I'm like, wait, none of these numbers are right. They're higher than what it's supposed to be like. I went back out and looked. I'm like, well, it's 1414. But then it was like, apartment 200 is what I was looking for. And this was like 208 through 211 or something on that building. I'm like, what? So then I drove up the next building, and I could see the numbers. And the last building I went to, that was the right one. So I told her I was already there, and then I texted back. I'm like, nope, I take that back. I got to figure out which 1414 building is yours. Yeah, sometimes in these strip malls, I think they interfere with our signals. And I think that's what happens when we move around. How we're going from getting no orders, and this is like Uber Eats, DoorDash, any of them. We move like 3 parking spots away, and then all of a sudden, boom, we're getting orders. And I think that's what happens. Because this guy, I can't think of his damn channel name now. He did this back in 2019 or 2020, bought a $400 signal, either booster, receiver, or something. He said he spent like $400 on it, but after he hooked it up in his car, all of a sudden he's getting batches like crazy. But yeah, I did that. $33 first one, $13, then at $22.70 something. Then a full service shop, it was 2.3 miles for $13.31, which is a single shop. Paid $13.31 for 2.3 miles. I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. It's right down the street somewhere. And then this one was supposed to be $33, I think. It was a double. But when I got in there, I accepted it, and it said it only gave me the shopping list for shopper B, or customer B. And I'm like, okay, well, I went ahead and did the shop. And I'm like, I guess maybe customer A's, maybe just a delivery only. I don't know. It just was gone. So I guess they canceled the order or something. And it kind of pissed me off in a way, because I was supposed to get $11 more than what I got. But I made $22.88 on. I got the better one of the two. This guy tipped. He took his tip down. That's what happened. That's why it changed. His original tip was $23.03, and he took it down to $12.86. That's why my numbers changed earlier. Why would he do that? It was an 8.2 mile run. And I asked him to turn the sprinkler off. I'm like, hey, would you mind turning the sprinkler off? Because it's literally soaking your driveway and the porch that you want me to put the groceries on. Why would he do that? Unless that was you know what? That's probably he probably didn't change anything. It was probably because of the second order that was supposed to be on there. I made 1002 on the batch earnings though. That's weird because that's higher than you're supposed to get. There wasn't anything heavy. I don't know. And then that last one I just took was 19 bucks. But in the meantime, I'm not getting anything. I'm gonna put it back onto where I can't see the screen. I'm gonna move. Now that the sun's gone down a little bit more, I'm gonna move a little higher up on the parking lot, see if that changes my stars at all. Yeah, I picked them out. Good stuff and everything. I felt bad about the asparagus, but I even told him I felt bad about the asparagus. I almost texted him because sometimes you get the good size asparagus. Then every once in a while I see them little pencil ones or a little thinner than a pencil. That's how these work. And he's like, yeah, I just love asparagus. Sometimes you get big ones, sometimes you get these little skinny ones. It's all good. I'm like, all right, well that's cool as long as he understood. I personally don't like them little bitty pencil ones. I like them to be about 3 or 4 times that thick. I like them not that big around. You can see that. Not that big around. Just a standard size asparagus diameter. Come on. This is driving me crazy how this does this. And I went in that other Snooks and got dinner. They got some pretty good chicken strips, but they're hot station over at their deli, boy. And those things need to be flipped. They're slacking. I know what it is. It was getting late, and they didn't want to put out anything fresh. I know exactly what it was. The store doesn't close at 8, but the deli does. They had no utensils. They gave me a spoon. They found one spoon in a package, in a wrapper. They had no napkins, no dipping sauces. And I had to buy a thing of honey mustard. Seriously. I'm like, I can't eat chicken strips dry. And I got some onion rings. I got their mac and cheese, mashed potatoes that were way old, and chunky brown gravy. And it wasn't chunks of meat in it. It was just in that steam table way too long. But I don't know. I was craving it. And typically, their mashed potatoes and their brown gravy is actually pretty good. Not today. I didn't finish them. The mac and cheese was okay, and I still got 2 chicken strips left. I also got some onion rings. I ate those first. I was hungry. I never got to eat breakfast. My plan was going to Costco, get a hot dog and a soda, hit the sample ladies up, and get a burger from McDonald's later tonight before I go meet up with my buddies across the street at the Cloverleaf. This is terrible. Terrible. I may have to call support about this because this is getting old that it just dies. Oh yeah, that's what I was getting at. When I went in to get food, the Instacart shopper, the in-house shopper that puts the stuff in the bags that you go and pick up when you're just picking up bags, I looked over in the staging area and there was plenty of orders on the shelf. I was getting nothing. They're like, all Instacart orders. I'm like, why am I not getting pinged on any of these? None of them. Literally in the store. Yet I'm getting orders from the Schnucks 30 miles south of there, or whatever it is, and over in Illinois, but not from the Schnucks I was in. And one popped up from the one I'm in front of now. I know they were trying to get people to this Schnucks earlier with a $2 bump for shopping at this Schnucks, but I think I was getting a $2 bump for shopping out there too. That's what they call it on Instacart, is a bump. Not a key bump. Shh, shut your mouth. Oh, this grocery store is not that busy right now. Not at all. This one never seems to. This parking lot never seems to get too crowded, but they have a big parking lot. The one I was out at earlier today was their parking lot was packed, but it was constantly turning over. People were in and out. I kind of like that store. It's not super huge. Like the one I worked in was brand new. The Schnucks. It's their concept store, and their old location right down the street was much smaller, like half the size or something like that. A lot of old people did not like the new store because it was so damn big. It was too much walking for them because it's freaking huge. Doesn't look that big on the outside, but when you go inside, it's a lot bigger than say this one I'm in front of right now. It's probably 3 to 4 times the size of the one I'm in front of right now. It's big. You name it, they got it though at that Schnucks. Dried beef, dry aged beef, they got it. Fresh sea scallops, they got them. All kinds of fresh seafood there. Tomahawk steaks, they got them. About any cut of steak you can think of, they got it there. Not at this one. It's terrible. I think I'm done with the sunglasses. I wanted to do more than 123 today. Well, I can't really turn on Uber Eats right now. Not on there, I can down here. I normally don't. I can't see how many miles I've done. I was over 70 miles at 1.12. I think 12 miles. I think I said it earlier. It's exactly 12 miles from my driveway to Costco. Wow. Where's my settings at? Where's it go? Oh. I forgot how you set your. Haven't done it in so long. How the hell do you turn this into dark mode? App settings, that's what it was. I've got the font really big on here. Night mode, there we go. Okay, now it looks alright. There, I just turned on Uber Eats. Yeah, I'm almost every night I'd come out here at this time and get like 1 or 2 orders out of this Schnucks. Not the last 2 times I've been out here. I mean, I'll take one $30 order right now. I don't care. I'm at least double what I spent on gas today. I only put 60 bucks in, but that's what I used yesterday driving out the fundraiser and back. It was about $60 worth of gas. Ugh. And my cousin with the 16 kids knows how to make those HHO generators. He said he's already made them before. Christine didn't stick around long. She must be busy at Marco's tonight. I do have my leftover chicken strips in the cooler though. Is Jason on here? I didn't see Jason pop on. And Jonathan, if you're still listening, I think it's when I have this phone on Wi-Fi was when it starts screwing with the text messages. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to drive down the street or something and get this thing thinking again. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not getting any Uber orders either. I'm not getting anything. They're connected to Uber, so there's that. Those windows up though. My AC back on. Stinks. I gotta take my glove compartment off and see if I got a cabin filter in the back there. AutoZone says I don't. But YouTube, I watched a video how to change the cabin filter in my truck. I went to buy one. I went to look it up on AutoZone's computer when I was working there. And it said my vehicle's not equipped with the part that I'm trying to look up. I'm like, okay. Where I'm going is up across the street from that Walgreens. I don't care if it's just Snooks or if it's Walgreens down the street. I need another order or two before 9:30. I mean, I'd love it if like a $20 delivery only popped up from Snooks for like a mile away. 28 bags, I don't care. If I don't have to do the shop, it doesn't matter to me. Well, I may just go straight to Walgreens parking lot. Motorcycles. Saw a lot of bikes out today, a lot of hot rods driving around. Then Tuesday it's going to be like 102 degrees here again. Hotter than it was last week. Weather turned out pretty nice for the fundraiser yesterday. But it didn't start till 5. I got there at like 4:35. And I almost took a delivery job from the Kroger out all the way out to where my parents live. The fundraiser is in town right before you get to my parents' town. And it's only like a couple miles further for me to drive to. There's an $18 order popped up, single order for 3.3 miles straight down the road that the grocery store was on. It's called Highway 47. So there wouldn't have been much stopping between the store and the drop-off. I was that close because it stayed on my for over 10 minutes. Nobody ever took it. Well, I don't know if somebody took it eventually, but it made me think there's not a whole lot of pressure out there with drivers. There's not many Instacart drivers. Yeah, there's a bar. I'll be at you just a little bit. It's across the street. You don't have a stop sign. Oh. That's why you use a turn signal, jackass. I didn't know him. I figured he was going straight. He didn't have a turn signal on. Well, if you don't use a turn signal, I don't know you're not going straight. All right, I've relocated. I'm going to go offline. I'm going to go back online. Still not getting any Uber orders. Out here, I tend to get more DoorDash orders than Uber anyway. I had to pay for the soda, but something happened with the Cardinals today where they are only charging 50 cents for soda no matter what size you get. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I didn't know. Some dude at the fountain asked me if there were 50-cent sodas. I'm like, shit, I don't know. Half the time, I don't even pay for them. Oh, apparently I've been an Instacart shopper since January when I got approved. I didn't realize it was that long ago. It took me that long to start doing it. Come on, throw old Tim a bone. Big guys need to get going. Oh, mine usually snaps it right away, but I don't know how long ago that update went through. It used to take your picture and boom, you're ready to go. Now it takes time for it to get approved. I'm like, well, that's some horse shit. Mountain Dew's not keeping me awake. Jesus. I don't know what I gotta do to get an order to pop up on this. I know people are ordering. That's what kills me. Start heading towards my house. Say, damn it, I'm going home. And then everything behind me will start popping up because they think I'm going home. And I won't turn around and go get them. Reverse psychology. I'm going to be looking at a new phone through visible.com this week. See what they got. It's got to be a 5G and to be in a Samsung. See if that works better. I don't know. But Visible's through the Verizon network. And the guy whose video I watched that got that signal booster said he's with AT&T. He watched everybody. He was watching everybody with their Verizon phones get batches left and right, and he's right next to him not getting anything. That's why he got that booster, and boom, he was getting batches like crazy. Sorry, checking out some scenery. Nothing, man. Nothing on either. This is crazy. How can both apps be that quiet? Maybe I should just feel blessed I did as good as I did today. Oh, something popped up. Walgreens Telegraph. Yeah, I'll take that. $14, 5 items, 1.1 miles. And it's this Walgreens. Oh, no, it's not this Walgreens. It's the one down the road. Damn it. I think. Let me see what they're getting. I'm already out of Walgreens. I may be able to get everything in here. 5514. I don't know what address I'm at here.
Let's get started. Drive safely. Turn right, then turn left on Telegraph Road.
Yeah, it's the one right down the street. Hang on. Let me see what they're getting. If it's like really generic shit, I'll just get it in here. Nerds, Forest Gummy Bears, a Sprite Zero looking thing. Hang on. I'll be back. You won't be able to see it. Hang tight. I'll be right back. I might just get everything here. All right, I'm back. They had everything in there, sorta. There's a pack of nerds. A share pouch, apparently. I don't know anything about that stuff. They were out of the share pouch version, but they had like the hard box like you get at the movie theater. Same price. Same price. Same amount in the box. Lady wasn't communicating back, so I just swapped it without any approval, so whatever. Same exact thing, just not a share pouch. I don't have time to wait. I am all checked out and on my way. There's literally like 3 things of candy, a bag of chips, and a 2-liter of Sprite Zero. Done. Let me get some directions here. I know it's that way. I think I got to pretty much go down to the Walgreens I was supposed to go to and make a right.
Turn right, then turn left on Telegraph Road.
This I know. In front of the custard stand here.
Turn left on Telegraph Road.
They got a long drive through. Richest frozen custard. I remember when they built that building.
Turn right, then turn left on Telegraph
Shut
Road.
up, lady. I know. Yeah, this phone, as soon as it starts to get a little dark out, the video quality goes out the window.
Turn left
It's
on
all
Telegraph
grainy.
Road.
At least on my end, what I can see. It's all grainy already. And I'm going to put a spotlight on me. I better not go. That's way too many cars. I don't see anybody over there I know yet. Oh, now there's that vet. I keep seeing the same black vet driving all over out here. A newer vet, like maybe 2021 or something. I don't like the wing it's got on the back.
In 1.3 miles.
Crestline?
Turn right on
Oh, yeah.
Drive.
Yeah, it's right past the 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's 2 point where I just was. $14. That's $14. Keep that money train going. This Waze app, I like it, and it does things I don't like. It makes noises and stuff like that. I just got an award for something. But it'll warn you if there's like a speed trap, if there's an accident up ahead, if there's a car on the side of the road, stuff like that, which is kind of neat. Except that when you're at a stoplight, it'll pop up an ad. I don't like that. I don't like ads. I don't like things distracting me like that. Because it's bright, and I'll be like, what was that? I'm like, get off my screen. Red light. Red light. I wonder if it's better if I switch it around how that one. That's effective. That's a lot better camera on the other side. My newer phone has a better selfie cam, which is what I shoot the videos with. Maybe there's a night mode I should put it in. I don't know. Anybody have any idea if the Tesla phone's actually out yet? Because I still haven't looked. Because before I buy any other phone, I need to find out if the Tesla phone's out.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Imagine me buying a couple of those. Wow.
Turn right on Crestline Drive.
We had a Burger King order pop up on Uber Eats while I was in the checkout line.
In half a mile.
Oh yeah.
Left on East Model Avenue.
That's another thing. The reason it took me so long in there was because of the checkout. Because the woman in there, the Bible lady. Oh my gosh, she takes forever. Wanting to chit chat too much. I'm like, when I get up there, she wanting to chit chat, asking me what Uber eats. What does it eat? Because my hat says Uber Eats. I'm like, what? Just check my shit out. I want to go. I don't have time for all this. I've already been in the checkout line too damn long. Talking to them other people. Time is money, lady. That's why I said, hey, I gotta go. Time is money. Right now. I still want to get another delivery.
Feet, turn left, then turn right.
Why did it have me go to this road? Another time I should have looked a little ahead on the app. We can both fit here. Some people don't know how to drive. Yeah, I could have just kept going down the main road and made a right on the road that this cut through is taking me to. It would have been quicker, real quicker. I gotta make a left.
Turn left on East Model Avenue. Then turn right on McGoffin Road.
Now, where is that taking me before I do that? Okay, that I should do. GPS, the nav app, navigation thing screws up around here
Turn
sometimes.
right on McGoffin Road.
And that literally drives me in a pointless circle at times through a subdivision and takes me right back out to the same main road that it turned me in there, all to come over here across the street on the other side.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right on McGoffin Trails Drive.
I thought this was Coke Road. No, this isn't Coke Road. This looks like it, but it's not. They call it Robert Koch Road, by the way. I know it's called Koch. It's spelled Koch too.
Turn right on McGoffin Trails Drive. Then turn left on McGoffin Trails Court.
Head to that money, man.
Turn left on McGoffin Trails Court.
I've taken some orders smaller than I would like to today, but it's keeping the money going. And it wasn't, I mean, the mats still work. The money mats still work for every single delivery in my favor. Hang on. Hang on. I don't need to respond to that. 356. Well, that's 364. This is, I think that's, is that a no? That's 360. This is probably 356. There's nowhere for me to park. This is 356. I have arrived. Delivery instructions, none. As usual. And then they get mad when I knock on their door. Be right back. I lightly knocked on the storm door, not the main door. And she answered the door all whispering. That's another reason why instructions to deliver are important for these people, but they don't understand that. I'm at 137.94 now. But if she would have put "don't knock on the door, just leave on the porch," yes, I would have done that just fine. Not a problem. Communication is the key. What we have here is a failure to communicate. Get that GNR song stuck in your head. Alright, I'm gonna flip this door. It should make a noise if a back pops up. It should. That's something I was noticing with a lot of these newer subdivisions. I was delivering into most of the day. It was newer subdivisions out where I was, and this is a newer subdivision. They all have driveways and garages, but their driveways are like a car and a half long. You can't even park 2 cars deep without the tail end of the car hanging out in the street. The second car. I guess that wouldn't be a problem if your driveway was like 6 cars wide, but they're not. They're only 2-car garages with 2-car driveways. But I'd rather lose a little front yard and have a shorter driveway than lose backyard and not have as much room to play around with whatever you want to do in the back. Because a lot of these newer subdivisions they're not on a big plot of land. Lucky that some of them are lucky to be a quarter of an acre lot, third of an acre lot. Really lucky if it's on, they're actually got a full half acre. But a lot of them are pretty small lots with a fairly good sized house on it. I'm gonna head back up to that Walgreens direction. I'm not going the way I got here though. I'm just going down to the main road. Makes me wonder between 10 and midnight what those orders pay. I'll be across the street. I'm gonna take both my phones and I'm gonna have my Instacart phone on, man. If I see a banger right across the street from that Walgreens, I'll tell that old saying, hey Mike or hey Kelly, hold my beer. I'll be right back. I'm gonna make a quick $20. Oh, and the app was telling me I should really go to the Walgreens that they ordered from. But I'd already kind of scanned and saw they pretty much had everything. And then they didn't have the freaking right nerds, but they had the same thing. But I said shop here anyway. I clicked up on it and said shop here anyway. That's what I did. I've completed 101 orders now on Instacart since I started doing Instacart. I broke a hundo. Yeah, I don't like that. This area called Eureka, when me and the ex were house shopping, for some reason we went out there, but these were like $1.2 million houses. We couldn't afford them, but they literally had no backyard because it was like they're building them like on a mountain damn near. They had a backyard, but man, you could rappel down it literally. It was that steep. Because my cousin owns property out there in a house that he built there years ago before the property value skyrocketed out where he is. And he's got like 8 acres out there. It's probably, I can't even tell you what that's worth out there now these days. It's like the second most expensive zip code in the St. Louis area for buying a new house or having a new house built or any of that shit. But we looked at this house. It was $1.2 million. I walked around to the back, and I'm like, there's just no backyard. I could go rappelling down the backyard. I mean, I don't know how much of that was theirs, belonged to the house, but it was absolutely useless. And they paid a lot of money for that useless property. But the house was huge. gotta turn the screen brightness down a little bit. That's a little better. I need to get over that right lane. The cars keep coming up next to me. Is he making a right? No, he's not. Oh, now you are. Shit. Still nothing coming in on it. There's the grocery store. They close in 59 minutes. I've gotten 2 orders from there back to back after 9 o'clock. Short runs. Before I ran in shop, got it delivered, and right after I dropped it off, I got another one for the same damn store. All after 9 o'clock. And I'm not getting nothing from them now. I've only had one order from their period pop up today, but it wasn't big enough, and I was too damn far away anyway at the time. And my buddies meet up in 30 minutes across the street from his Walgreens. As long as I went without eating today, I really wasn't like starving. I just knew I had to eat something. I had pulled pork out at pulled pork sandwich out at well, I had a whole plate, but the spotlight on it was the pulled pork. The green beans were really good, but that pulled pork was pretty damn good. It needed a little more sauce on the one I had, but it was pretty damn good. And actually, I needed a little more pulled pork, but I didn't care. I wasn't that hungry. But my God, dinner came with it, so I had to eat something. Everybody kept telling me to eat. I helped at the food booth a little bit. In the initial shockwave, when they first got the line, everybody had their station. I was just kind of making sure the elderly woman sitting in a chair that was putting the bun. She was the bun and container the clamshell container, styrofoam container lady. She was sliding that over to my brother-in-law. He was scooping the pulled pork, either plain or sauced on the bun. Then it moved down to the next person, and that was the coleslaw person and green bean person. It's pretty cool. Had a good little assembly line going. I helped them get that through the first big shockwave. Line about 100 people deep. And now we're back at Walgreens, just waiting. I'm not gonna. Oh shit, my phone's not plugged in. You cannot run these apps without your phone plugged in. Yeah, mine's only at 70% right now, and I've had it plugged in the majority of the day. Yeah, that kids issue you had, Jonathan, that's what I was having this morning. I was so mad. Oh, I saw you text on the thread a couple times at like 8:15 this morning. My alarm woke me up. I hit snooze for 10 minutes, and then after that I turned it off. So at 8:10 I just turned it off. I was gonna get up and nodded back off. I didn't even hear your text come through. Heard none of your texts come through. I woke back up at 9 o'clock and then I got up. Damn it. Where am I at now? I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go offline. 137.94 right now. I'm going back online. Sometimes that works. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Yeah, I need one more delivery for sure. I really do. I need to get my hourly pay up there with a couple more bucks. I think I'm right around $23 an hour right now, and I'd like to make a little more than that. But it is Sunday. Always gotta remember that it's Sunday. I'll be able to cash out at 151.21 now. I don't have anything on Uber to cash out. I've been taking it out all week long. That's why I haven't been doing that ship. I'll be working out a plan with doing ship in about a week. I gotta wait to get that one that one batch I took on ship. But once I get paid through the system on that, I'll be able to do instant pay. But I can't until then. And I don't. The way I've been going through gas and all the bills that hit this week, I need to have instant pay. I'm literally paying out that night to make sure if any of my bills come through, there's money in there to. I keep the money in the bank account to keep the bills covered. Things got that tight on me last couple weeks. I've never had to do that since the first I did it the first week I did this stuff, and after that I haven't had to do it until the last couple weeks. I've been doing payout every night. Usually though, after the 21st, it's pretty smooth sailing. I don't really have any bills that come in, so that's when I'll bank up the money and not have any worries at all. But when my back was bothering me for 3 weeks straight, I wasn't working much. Well, the bills keep coming in, no matter if I'm working much or not. And a freaking $501 bill I had fixing the alternator in the truck that's not completely fixed. Come on, give me an order. Alright, I'm just going to stare at it. One more order. Come on, one more order. One small order pays me like 15 bucks. That's all I need. Short run. Or give me a $30 order with 4 items and 1 mile. Whatever. 40, 50, I don't care. I've still not seen any pop up like I'm seeing on these screenshots on these Instacart Facebook groups I'm on. They call them unicorns. Crazy ridiculous orders. Not too many items. Super high tip. $80, $90 or over $100. That $50 add-on I took the other day, that's like one of the best orders I've ever seen pop up. And it was an add-on for an extra 3.8 miles. Hell yeah, I took it. That's one I made like 68 bucks on that double. There we go. I keep refreshing it, even though they sent me an email before I started doing this. I was turning the app on right when I was able to do Instacart, and I just kept refreshing it. And they were calling me, they were emailing me about refreshing so much, why I was refreshing so much. They're like, we send orders as quick as we can to you. Like, yeah, whatever. I'll still sit here and refresh it over and over and over. Hopefully the bar scene wakes me up a little bit. I'm tired. I was tired last night. I don't think I fell asleep though until after 2 o'clock in the morning. Completely fell asleep for good. Come on. One more. Plus one more decent little order will push me up over 150 for the day. I did take like a 40-minute break when I was eating, but I left the app on the whole time. I need to get one of those steering wheel trays. Yeah, have you seen those? They hook onto your steering wheel. It's a little tray you can eat at right here. Maybe it's because it's Father's Day. I don't know. Oh, that KK Vlogs. She's been getting out at like 7 a.m. I can't do that unless I stay up all night. There's no way I'm getting up and out the door by 7 a.m. I am not an early person. I can't get out by 9 or 10 in the morning. I try. Hate this song was playing. You can't hear it. Jason, where are you at? Hooker? Maybe he doesn't know I'm live. I'm on the live stream, man. Well, he does now. Let's refresh this again. Yeah, these shipped orders, man, they're not that good. I finally saw one that was like 22 something today. But it was like 78 items. And I'm like, good Lord, no. And it was from a store I was nowhere near anyway, but I don't know what that mother-daughter team is smoking, man. There's no way. Ship makes better money than Instacart. I'm not seeing it. But there are some that I would take those prescription deals. I got to figure out how you can claim more than one offer. Because I saw like 4 different prescription orders coming out of one store today, all kind of going the same general direction. And they're all about $8 a piece on average. One of them would suck, but you grab 4 or 5 at a time and run those out, then you're going to start making some money, and they're all going about the same area. It's just going to take a little more planning on my side, my end, to set them up just right. Oh, can't stop yawning, man. Probably I'm having a caffeine crash from all the Mountain Dew I had earlier. Warbacher, where are you at? Make sure we're going to the place across the street. Gumba some. Too wrong or too right. Day after night. Cumbersome. Want to need less and I want to more. The taste is cumbersome. Oh yeah. I know the words, I just don't like the song. Never did really like this song. There he is. Cloverleaf tonight? Question mark. Won't be on much longer. It didn't make any noises either, but still no batches. Don't get it, man. There he is. Yeah, I've been on for like an hour now. I did put it in the group text, the text thread. Put it in the thread, man. I dropped it in there. Jason, I'm at 137.94 now. I was too. But my text was messing up so much, I'm like, oh, I'm just going to go live for a little bit because I'm supposed to be meeting my buddies in like, 12 minutes across the street. Yeah, that's what I want. One more order to put me over 150. Absolutely all Instacart today. No Uber Eats, no DoorDash, no anything else, just Instacart. I'd like to say I'm going to get out real early tomorrow, but I'm not. It's Monday and that's my day off. But I'm going to get out regardless at some point, unless I somehow have a bad hangover or something. Anything's possible. You've been doing pretty good, Jason. 170, 150, those are good numbers, man. I don't know how many deliveries you're taking to get to those numbers and how many miles you're driving, but the money sounds good. Is he gonna text me back? Damn it. Okay, I'm across the street in Walgreens parking lot. Let me know when you get up that way. Yep, Cloverleaf, cross the street. You know what? I'm gonna drive over there now because which way am I gonna go out? It's a stoplight. I don't want to deal with a stoplight. Because across the street, I might get a better chance of getting an order over here. I'll come back across the street if I get an order. That's not bad mileage either, man. It's a little high, but it's not bad. It's typically if I'm pushing, well, the way I used to do it, anytime I was right around 100 or a little over 100 miles, I was right up at closing in on 200 or just a little over 200 in earnings. Now, with the Instacart stuff, like where I was today, the amount of highway I was going back and forth this area, I was racking up some highway miles. So the mileage are going to be a little different. I'm over 70 miles right now. I know that much. But a lot of that was highway driving. Still no batteries, man. They just dropped. They just completely stopped. There's no way people just quit ordering everywhere. It's not fucking possible. And this is what happens to me almost every night. And then every once in a while, one will pop up that I really don't want to take or something. Okay, I'm at the bar now. It's such a far drive from there. I'll turn my headlights off so people don't get spooked in there. Well, they can see me. I gotta be illuminated. My face is illuminated on the camera from this screen. Whoa, whoa, whoa. In my eye. I don't know the words of this song. I got the hiccups. Yeah, they're gone. But I'm getting this Instacart down a little better and better all the time. Oh yeah, that 40 miles. So yeah, you're doing pretty good short runs. Well yeah, it's like me, 12 miles to get to Costco. Not 40 miles, but it's 12 miles. That's 24 round trip. Well, if my last destination was going to be a Costco and I drive home from there, it's more miles from where I'm at right now. It's something like 17, 18 miles from where I'm at now to get home. Whoa, 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 I'm falling. Taking my time. Nothing, just nothing. And I don't have Uber on, just Instacart. I turned Uber on for a minute, and nothing came up till I was in the checkout line at Walgreens waiting for that Bible lady to checkout girl to quit yapping her yams and get a move on. I'm actually in Cloverleaf's parking lot now. Text, texting my buddy Mike. Oh. Yeah, the lady in there, John, you weren't on here. She told me be amazed at how many orders, Instacart orders they get between 10 and midnight over there, all junk food. I told her that's because they're all out smoking that devil's lettuce and getting the munchies. I didn't know she was a Bible freak. Yeah, I had Uber Eats on turned on half my way home last night, and I was I was still on the highway, but getting closer to my house, and actually a couple of good orders popped up, but I'm like, nah, I lost all desire to do any more driving at that point. I just wanted to get home and kick back. I was kind of worn out because I did a lot of standing out there. I didn't. They had picnic tables or these fold-up chairs, and both of them sucked to sit on. And they weren't helping my back. Standing was hurting my back. Sitting down was hurting my back. I just wanted to get home and lay down, and then I called my mom, let her know I'm home, and I barely moved the wrong way on the couch. I'm like, oh fuck. And she's like, what? I go, oh no, just an ice pick shoved right in the middle of my back, and now somebody's twisting it. That's what it felt like, right in the middle of my back. There's a name for it. I figured it out. I've been watching some chiropractors on YouTube. They're really good guys, know their shit, and they totally described exactly what was wrong with my back. Um, and they got a name for it. Starts with an R. I have no idea, but I can go back and find them and watch it again, so I can tell a chiropractor down here this is what I think is the problem, and it's caused by poor posture, and I've had poor posture for years because it hurts to stand up straight because I fell on my back too much when I was a kid, through my teenage years, doing all them crazy tricks and stunts on those bicycles. They had a whole karate thing. Never did. I never screwed up my back doing karate for 8 years. It was all from trying to, like in '87, trying to learn the backflip that these dudes are doing like triple and quadruple backflips now, making it look so easy. We never did complete one. But I know I could probably 4 or 5 people whose backs are just as messed up as mine now because of that. Oh man, I'm about done. 5 minutes, 5 minutes. They got 5 minutes to throw one at me, and I don't even really want it now because 4 minutes. Because guys start showing up here in 4 minutes. That's the time they're supposed to be here. But Kelly was on vacation last week, and nobody was here. They were all at the Blarney Stone, and there was only 2 people down at the Blarney Stone. 2 people. You couldn't see my other hand. I did it over here. And the Blarney Stone closes an hour and a half earlier than this bar does on Sunday night, which was good for me. I only had 2 drinks and I went home. Actually, no, I went out and made more money on my way home. Not much. I think I made like $15, $16. 15.41, I believe. But it was something. Something to add to the kitty. What was that? Fuck, I took a nap. I got to keep watching the screen. You know what? No, I don't. I can flip it over to that. Now I'll hear it. Probably not going to hear anything. I'm going to be pissed if I go inside 1 minute after I get in there, a banger order pops up from across the street. If it's good enough, by God, I'll go take it. It's got to be low items, high money, and very short distance. Somebody's out there smoking enough Chiba. It could happen. Sometimes those weed heads can be some of your best tippers. Nope, that's not Mike. It's not Victor. Victor gets the park handicap. Chris? Oh no, they opened their door and shut it. Psych. Okay, now they're getting up. No, it's a girl. I don't know who that is. And she's going to the gym next door. Nope, she's going to the bar. Good. Her calves look good, like she was gonna go to the gym, like she goes to the gym. There's a little 24/7 Snap Fitness right next door. Tomorrow I'll be hitting Costco again. That's my plan. If I can get out and make 60, 70 bucks on a Monday, I'm fine with that. Not much pressure. I did laundry yesterday, so I don't have to do it tomorrow. That typically when I would do it, it would be tomorrow. So that's already done. That's not Mike either. Is that Corvette again? No, I think that's a Porsche Boxster. Crazy. Crazy how I'm not getting any orders. It's literally like something that's blocking me from getting orders. Even if they flash up for a second and get taken by somebody else that quick, I like to at least see them popping up. Like, doggone it, I wasn't quick enough. But to have nothing, literally nothing, and I see people talking about this on the Facebook groups all the time. But at least, I mean, I had orders today. These people talk about straight up not getting anything popping up on their phone for batch-wise for literally days. Somebody said they called support, and support reset their app somehow from their end, and all of a sudden it was working and they were getting batches. So I may give support a call once I figure out how to do that again and see if they can do that for me. But at this point, I'm out of here because it's 9:30 and you guys should be showing up. One of them might have just walked in and pay attention to who it was. But Jonathan, go make some money. Jason, be careful driving home. Everybody else, we'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out for the hour or whatever I've been on. Tomorrow's another day to make more money. Bet on you. I'm kidding. That's not my line. Never give up's mine. Winner never wins and a winner never quits. Our old motto from the karate business back in the 90s. Winner never wins and a winner never quits. Absolutely. That's it. I'm done. We'll see you later.